Well, as we've been talking about, Motorola Mobility, the mobile phone unit spun off from Motorola and trading today for the first time. It's up about almost 8%, has its work cut out to return to the top of the smartphone market. Well, the company's CEO, Sanjay Jha, joins me now from the New York Stock Exchange to discuss all the challenges ahead. And Sanjay, Carl Icahn, as we know, has been pushing for this for 4 years. Now that you have split, what are you going to do with this brand exactly? How are you going to get back to the top of the market?
The first thing we've got to do is deliver world-class products. And you've seen over the last 2 years, we've delivered some of the best products in smartphone marketplace, the Droid family, some of the products that we've launched at AT&T, some products at T-Mobile. We have launched 23 smartphones in the marketplace. We're just headed to CES here. We will launch some very exciting products at CES. Seems to me there's a lot of buzz around what's going on at CES this year.
Right.
We will certainly be at the center of launching some products.
Are you launching a tablet there? Are you launching a tablet there?
What I've said is that we will launch a tablet very early in New Year, so that's a possibility. We'll have a press conference tomorrow evening, and we will reveal all of the things that we need to do and launch at CES tomorrow.
Okay, well, I'll be watching that, Sanjay. But let me get back to smartphones, because we had a statistic a few minutes ago talking about how no company has ever made it back on top of the smartphone market that has fallen off. How does Motorola do this? How are you going to do it?
Smartphone market is a very young market yet. I'm not sure that I feel bound by statistics. I think what we need to do is go deliver on the products that resonate with the consumers. And that is the only way for us to get back to the top. We have started doing that, and we have to continue doing that. That's the only way for us to get back to the place that we were once in the phone marketplace.
But for the investors, though, who are in Motorola Mobility, they want to know, are you consistently going to make money from now on, though? How do you provide them that assurance of consistency?
I can't provide assurance of consistency. It's a very short cycle, volatile marketplace. But I can tell you that what we've guided for 2011 is that we will break even in the first quarter, and our quarterly performance will improve sequentially from there on. I think that's the guidance we've provided. What we're doing, again, to make sure that we're consistent performer is to deliver world-class products into the marketplace.
Okay.
It's a market that's growing at 30% CAGR. And really that makes it very interesting market for us. The tablet market is a brand new marketplace we're participating in, and we're growing in China and Latin America.
Right.
I think when you aggregate all of these things, that gives us the financial performance that we need to deliver to create shareholder value. That
growth can also, as you are basically pointing out, can also be very volatile. People talk about the iPhone, though, Sanjay, and they talk about the iPhone eventually being put on Verizon. And I know Verizon is a big carrier of your phones. How big of a hit do you expect coming out when the iPhone does, in fact, get onto the Verizon network?
What I did is leant forward and guided for first quarter, and what we said is that our Motorola Mobility as a corporation will break even in first quarter. Of course, I have guided to profitability for fourth quarter, so there is a slight downtick. There is some seasonality involved in first quarter in our business as well. And as you indicate, there is some new competitive dynamic developing at Verizon as well. I think the aggregate of all of that is that we will break even in first quarter as a company, as a combination of our home business as well as mobile devices.
But are you suggesting, though, that it's hard for you to predict any further because you're not quite sure what the impact would be on the iPhone on Verizon?
No, I think there definitely will be, assuming that there is iPhone at Verizon, and I think all of us are working under that assumption.
Yeah, it's kind of the worst-kept secret. Yeah.
It is. There's definitely an impact on our business in first quarter, but I think that you have to understand that we will deliver world-class products at Verizon, at other carriers in the United States. We will introduce tablets, and we'll grow in China and Latin America. When you aggregate all of that, I think first quarter there's definitely a timing issue, and we will have an impact. But as we move forward, I think we'll be fine.
Sanjay, we're going to leave it there. Good to talk with you.